Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Big T TV. As a part of our Dinner for Two series, today we'll be making savory sage stuffed mushrooms with cheddar. In this recipe, you'll require 8 brown mushrooms, 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise, a ½ cup of grated aged cheddar, 1 tablespoon of fresh sage leaves, 1 teaspoon of butter, a large pinch of garlic powder, 1 stalk of celery, 1 small white onion, olive oil to grease the pan, and salt and pepper to taste. In the first part of preparing your mushrooms, you want to wipe them clean with a damp paper towel. Don't run them under water or they're going to absorb too much moisture. Then to remove the stems, you just want to use a wiggle twist motion. So just wiggle the stem a bit and twist it out. To start this recipe, you want to finely dice your leftover mushroom stems, your celery stalk, and your white onion, and mince your sage leaves. Now we've got our pan on medium-high heat, so let's go ahead and get this started. I like to start the butter off the heat, just to make sure I don't accidentally burn that. Once the butter is melted away, go ahead and just add all of the ingredients at once. Now you don't want to overcook this. We're not looking to brown the vegetables. We're looking just to reduce some of the moisture from them. So go ahead and keep it moving for the next 2 to 3 minutes, and then I'll resume with you there. Okay, so here we are at the 3-minute mark. As you can see, the vegetables haven't browned at all, and they've pretty much given off all their moisture. So we're going to just remove this from the heat, and we're going to let that sit for 5 minutes. You can go ahead and turn your heat off at this point. After your filling is cooled for about 5 minutes, go ahead and place it in a bowl, and then start to add the rest of the ingredients, starting with the cheese, our mayonnaise, a pinch of garlic, cracked black pepper, and just a tad of salt. Remember, there's quite a bit of salt in the cheese, so you don't have to add too much. And then just mix that together. You want to make sure that it's mixed thoroughly, but don't overmix it too much. And that should be ready. Start by preparing your pan. Now to do this, you want to put a layer of tin foil across, and the reasons for this are twofold. First off is to prevent your mushrooms from sticking to the bottom. They'll be a lot easier to remove this way. And the second reason is it's going to save you a ton of time later when it comes to cleaning this sucker. I've got the first mushroom started, but let me show you how to go ahead and stuff these. So take your mushroom and just go ahead and push in as light as you can. You don't want to break the mushroom apart, but you also want to kind of build on top a bit too, so that as it cooks, that's all going to melt down the sides. And let's do another. Don't be too concerned if you drop a few things in there. That'll just be the crispy goodness that you attack later. So I'm going to go ahead and finish these up and catch up with you then. So here we are with our prepared mushrooms. You want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and go ahead and slide these in. Set your timer for 25 minutes. At the 25-minute mark, you don't want to take them out. You want to switch your oven to broil on high and do that for 4 more minutes. That will make them nice and crispy and golden on the top and scrumptious for you to eat. And there our mushrooms are done, so let me just go ahead and pull them out of the oven. And there's our scrumptious savory sage mushrooms with cheddar. And here's how these delicious mushrooms look all plated up. They make a great side dish or an appetizer for any meal. Thanks for watching, and check out my other videos on Big T TV. If you like my videos, subscribe below.